Hi, hello, welcome in. It is New Music Friday. We're here today to listen to the newest Squid album, a less mainstream band than I typically review and react to on this channel, but they're quite a big deal in their respective scene, so I thought that I'd give their album a listen to on video this time. I have listened to their previous two albums, Bright Green Field and O Monolith, and I thought they were both pretty good, commendable albums. Some songs stood out more than others, but overall pretty solid. So hopefully this newest album continues that trend or is even better. Currently sat at a 79 out of 100 on Album of the Year, which is currently their lowest rated album, and it's only been a few hours, so not a great not a great sign, but it's subjective. Who cares what everyone else thinks? I might enjoy it even more than every other album. Who knows? That's what we're here to find out. So here's how this is going to work. I'm going to listen to each track at once. I'll stop after every song and give my thoughts on that song, and then after the album, I'll give my collective overall conclusive opinion on the album, and that'll be that. I will be playing Balatro as I listen, just to have something to do in the background. I don't take this whole thing too seriously, so neither should you with my reaction. If there's something you say that I say that you disagree with, that's perfectly acceptable and normal. I would be surprised if you agreed with everything I say. So feel free to leave your thoughts in the comments in a polite manner. And if I say something that's incorrect, or perhaps that you just want to give your thoughts on, then please do so. I think that's about all I need to say. Let's get into the album. It's 45 minutes long with 9 songs. Cowards is the album I forgot to mention. Let's give it a listen. Here we go. Crispy Skin. I have listened to all the singles before this. I will not say what I thought of them just yet. Here we go. Crispy Skin. Band dabbles in art rock, and they're quite experimental, as you can probably tell. I don't know if you can hear me. We call in something else to disguise our memory. Do you recall the carpet shops? Those little books that help you make decisions. Am I the bad one? Yes, I am. That I read do nothing. How I think selfishly
crispy skin. Hit them once, not again. My first day, your first day, how we've changed. I don't wince while I read, tucked in bed. What's wrong with me? We keep 'em underground. We keep 'em on a page. We love their crispy skin, 'cause it's something that we crave. We keep 'em round the back, and we keep 'em on a page. We love their crispy skin, 'cause it's something that we crave. One hit right between the eyes. It's become so easy, that's no surprise. One hit right between the eyes. It's become so easy to take your life. I'm on the bad one, yeah, yes I am. Thought it could change me. Well, here I am. Well, here I am. Well, here I am. All those ones that I read, do they say how I see? The blood drips faster than you can think. The blood drips faster than you can think.
I forgot to unmute myself. Oops. Crispy Skin, quite the opener to this album. So yes, I have heard this song already, and it is quite the adventurous start, I will say. But I think that for that reason, a few parts of it are not really... how do I explain it? See, when it kind of does all sorts of weird, quirky, unique sorts of sounds and styles, it's hard to describe and explain why you feel a certain way, if that makes sense. But yeah, some parts of Crispy Skin work really well. Other parts, I feel like, maybe not so much. I feel like the end of that song especially was quite overbearing. Didn't need to be so loud. But it is immediately very much in your face. And setting the tone in quite a strong way. So despite not being one that I plan to return to, it's a great song. I think it is a really good song. It doesn't overstay its welcome. It really shows off the band's, strengths immediately, and style. So I enjoy the song for what it's worth. just doesn't, scratch that itch that I'd really want from this kind of art rock sound. But it's not a big deal. It's a good start. Let's go on to the next single and song, Building 650.
Almost anything is shopping mall, some kerosene. I like the shoes, 'cause I've seen rare things, like a murderer saying lovely things. A flame could melt his nose and mouth. A flame could melt almost anything. There's plastic foods on the windowsill. There is no taste, just an empty gaze. Frank's my friend, no true American. No true American. No true American. The lights are on in building 650. The lights are red where we go. Frank's my friend, no true American. Frank's my friend, no true American.
Let's remember to unmute. Okay, second track, Building 650. If you couldn't tell, I already love this song. I think it's fantastic in just about every way. The instrumentation is so flavorful in this song. It doesn't like reach new levels or anything, but it's I don't know what it is. The strings, the drums, the vocals. You know, I love the shouty vocals of this vocalist. I don't know his name, sorry, but yeah, they really put together this whole style. I think he really suits this kind of wacky, out there kind of sound, which is great. As for the lyrics, I feel like I need to address the lyrics. I haven't done that yet. I don't fucking know what the hell is happening in these lyrics. I'm sure if I checked out Genius, I'd get a lot more information, but it's just not really the kind of album that I'm too particularly interested in learning the lyrics for. I feel like maybe I should, but hey. I will probably give this a second listen specifically to understand the lyrics better, but for now, I'm just kind of vibing with that weird sound. But yeah, no, that's a fantastic song. It's probably gonna be in my favorite songs of the year already. Yeah, so a really strong start to this album. Let's see how these new songs sound. I'm very excited, I will say. I'm really excited. Blood on the Boulders.
All the houses in this country are built like shit. Drywall. Oh, I could put my fist through it
Slowing down a bit now.
if I wanted to. The California sun on my face, all those drugs, they fucked her brain. They pushed it down in the ravine. No thought for wildlife, saloon serene. That California sun on my face, all those drugs, they fucked his brain. Brian's getting interviewed on the television, telling a story from his childhood about those eyes, about that laugh, about the skies overhead, and how the body bounced on horseback.
Okay, we're building.
And how they slept, and who they fucked, and what they ate, and how they killed. We wanna know, we wanna know, we wanna know. 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 so sad. What happened? But what would I be doing if it didn't? It's so sad. What happened? But what would I be doing if it didn't? My California sun's not for me. I'll go home and just try to sleep. Blood on the boulders, 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 blood on the boulders.
Okay, first album song. Interesting. Definitely picked up on the themes of drug addiction in that one, and thinking about what would happen, what could have happened had they not fallen into that hole. Sonically, quite a lot happened, but it was also like the simplest song so far. Not that there were many before, but yeah, the very slow kind of start, casually, or calming it down from the last two songs, and then very quickly building into that cacophony of sound. It was absolutely overwhelming. But obviously that was intentional. I'm not too sure if that was kind of trying to portray drug use or something like that, because that's kind of what I was picking up on. But yeah, it was really overbearing. It was like just absolute explosion happened in the middle of that song that I was not quite prepared for. Definitely not one that I'd return to, for pretty obvious reasons. That was quite difficult to sit through, but a fine song. They were clearly making a point there, or telling a story, even if I didn't quite interpret it as it was intended to be. It's good that I was able to pick up on it, kind of, on the kind of like the message, a broad message. Fireworks. There's 2 parts to this song. I don't know why they've done that, but they've gone Fireworks 1 and 2. Shorter than like a few songs on this album, so oh well, let's listen. Okay, starting it off like the first song.
Switching places was great fun.
Give me death.
Oh, my twisted buns, they felt straight for once. You don't need a plan. The devil's shade, and I'm a God-fearing man. I'm a God-fearing man. You don't need a plan. Beauty is the devil's shade, and I'm a God-fearing man. fell into it. We fell into it. Just fell into it. Just fell into it. Just fell into it. I forgot what it's like at the bottom of the hill. Could you remind me? Could you remind me? Wiping blood from the face of a bandit, crimson crust peels like glue. Could you remind me? If you remind me,
Did I forget to unmute again?
I'm evil too. I'm evil too. I'm evil too. All you bandits do is cry all night. Bloody faces, hear them whine. Getting lost in between. Twisted bones crash down onto the rocks. Splayed open, I'm crying. Getting lost in between. Who I was and what I am. There's no I forgot what it's like. I forgot what I'm like. I don't look in the lake. I don't look in the lake.
Okay. I'm actually quite happy that they separated those two parts, because the second part was really intriguing to me. God, I'm so terrible at explaining why things work with Squid's music. I hope you're gonna understand why, but man, their sound is just so intriguing. But first part of that song, you know, again, it kind of took its time to get building, continue to build, adding those nice, really nice strings. and brass in there, I think I can hear. Continuing to add the synthy, wavy synths in the back. In fact, I'm gonna like them both. Yeah, the way that builds is lush, absolutely lush. I love when songs do that, layering instruments, and not just any normal instruments, like synthy pianos and the strings in there as well. It sounds beautiful. It just sounds absolutely gorgeous, and I love when that happens. I'm just a complete sucker for all of those elements. So yeah, get in my playlist, you. I can have another quick listen to this song as well. Yeah, it does kind of switch up in its sound, and it kind of does the exact same thing where it builds. It kind of gets really loud in the middle, but not as intense as Blood on the Borders, of course, and then goes quiet again and remains pretty subtle. Very gentle drums and gentle singing. Yeah, very moody kind of song. Very atmospherical. Sounded great. Let's move on to the third and final single of the album, Cro-Magnon Man. I don't know if I said that right, but let's listen.
Cro-Magnon Man is a keyboard man. frame my life in the verse that I have left. I'll frame my life in the verse that I have left. I'll frame my life in the verse that I have left. I'll frame my life in the verse that I have left. I'll frame my life in the verse that I have left.
Okay. Cro-Magnon Man is an interesting switch up in sound. At least in the vocals especially, the way that they kind of keep those high-pitched vocals, and they've brought back the female vocals in there as well. Or at least they sound it. Maybe they're edited vocals, who knows. I don't see a girl on there. But yeah, very repetitive kind of song. Kind of eerie as well. That kind of sound, it isn't like upbeat or reassuring or depressing. It's just kind of like odd. It really makes you wonder what kind of emotion they're trying to inflict on you, or how they're trying to make you feel. But it's catchy. It's definitely catchy. I mean, a lot of this album has been pretty catchy. I'll give them that. Definitely not one I want to return to. Probably the weakest song so far. It's kind of fighting with blood on the borders, because they were both kind of like, what is happening? This is just kind of weird, but not necessarily in a bad way. Just in a confusing, I'm not sure how to feel about this way. Let's move on to the title track, Cowards.
It's always raining in the castle, but never outside. You switch it on, you switch it off all the time. Why do I dress when there's no one else to see? Polythene bags laid over the streets. Polythene bags laid over the streets.
Okay, Cowards. Again, a much more stripped back song this time. They've really kind of toned it down. Not just from this album, but in general, from their previous music. It's not as eccentric. Obviously, you had a couple of these earlier songs that were really out there and really shined in their discography, but now we're kind of getting... Well, I guess that was the wrong term to use because this is still good, but the earlier stuff on this album was amazing. Cowards was... It was good. It was fine. I just feel like this kind of sound... They're not doing it in a way that is, bad or anything. Or doesn't suit them. Because it does suit them. But I really, really love when they do their more rocky, louder sound. So, while I'm not going to complain that there are quieter, calmer moments to kind of recover from the earlier stuff, at the same time, it's not as appealing to me as a listener. I just feel like it doesn't work as well. That's kind of what I'm trying to get at, is that it doesn't work as well. And again, I'm really not taking in the lyrics. I'm sorry, I should be taking in the lyrics. I'm going to try a second listen to take in the lyrics. But it's kind of hard when most of the music is as rambunctious as it is. You really don't know what's happening in general. So, I'm just excusing myself here. You don't have to accept it, but there you go. So yeah, not big on that song, but again, not bad. It's not going to make me dislike the album or anything. We've got 2 more songs, quite lengthy songs still, that can always bring things back. So let's not waste any more time. Let's get into it. Showtime!
Can I just watch, observe the things I'm not, a carnival in silver, bodies intertwined. I resist the urge of a quiet life. I hide behind the blinds. Hit me, hit me, hit me. Myth make me, watching me. Well, it's all I need. Obtain me. Just watch you watching me. Well, it's all I need. Myth make me. Just watch you watching me. Well, it's all I need. It's all I need. Can I just watch, observe the things I'm not, a carnival in silver, bodies intertwined. You could be my angel star, you could be my footnote. I just laugh.
Okay, that one brought it back. It really did. That was catchy. That was interesting. It wasn't too overwhelming. It's just a fun song. I really enjoyed it. Yeah, I'm gonna add it to my playlist as well. That's really good. What particularly did I like? Oh, I loved the orchestration, the conduction of the instrumentation of that song, and again the way that they build in all of these songs is so well done. It's seamless. It is executed pretty much flawlessly. And the build, the payout is great for the most part. It was on that album. That was really good. I didn't really care for the vocals on that album, in my opinion. Just not for me. Before this song, they've been interesting, very unique vocalist. But on that song, they weren't the standout aspect. For me, the instrumentation is what made it so wonderful. Yeah, a bop, an absolute bop. I will definitely be returning to that one. Let's move on to the final track, Well Met, Fingers Through the Fence. 8 minutes.
The cliff and the sea worry me. It takes weeks and weeks and weeks of energy. The church in the town is it crumbling down. The more that you read, the bigger the need. Wrestle back my shoes and go from the robot in my clothes. Ground is filling up with stones, no more grass between my toes. The list of guests is growing, and we can see them looking. Your salty back is shaking. Past the edge, bones are sinking. The kids all in green eat their beans, and they ride and ride and ride with energy. They're putting on fires and they're making new plans. They're washing their clothes with ash on their hands. Rows and bricks and roaring homes, and the robot in my clothes. Ground is filling up with stones, no more grass between my toes. The church in the town is crumbling down. The church in the town is crumbling down. 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 see this great day all around me, all around me, and it's always changing, it's always changing from the backseat, just blues and reds, blues and reds. There's nothing else to see, there's nothing else to see. We're with the fishes, our skin is cracking, tombstones are rolling, circles and closing, and we just play our songs to the sea and hope that nothing comes and washes us away through metal fences, my fingers resting, obliterated. I do nothing, all those things that you could be, well, they just go away, well, they just go away in a flash of red and blue, in a flash of red and blue. The future's perfect from the backseat.
Okay. Not quite how I expected that album to end, to be honest. But it was cool. No, that was really cool. I loved the I don't quite know the instrument, but it sounds like piano. I don't know if it is. The really like kind of plucky piano sound in there. Reminds me of very, like, I want to say 2000s, 90s art rock era kind of sound. Anyway, no, that was great. Again, focusing on the building of the instrumentals and the layers. That seems to be kind of a reoccurring theme with this album. Yeah, that was cool. I don't think there's much else that I can really input there. It wasn't the most wild experience. I expected it to go out with a bang, to be honest. After those last, some of these tracks were quite calm. And I expected Squid to just go all in there, but they didn't. Yeah, no. I'll go back to a couple of moments in there as well. Yeah, it starts with these very, like, soft song vocals. And then it kind of gets really whispery, and a lot of focus on the instrumentals, and again you can hear the brass. I'm so terrible at pointing out brass instruments. Like, I think that's trumpet. I'm pretty sure that's trumpet. I think it's trumpet. And it's very repetitive. You can hear this plucking all throughout the song. It gets very repetitive and builds and builds. It's not the most... It's very gradual. It's very gradual building. It seems to be leading up to something, but nothing comes. It kind of softens out, flattens out. Kind of sounds like a clock at the end here. The tick-tock of a clock. Like it's counting down. A suitable closer. Definitely a suitable closer. But yeah, I can't say that I really loved it, to be fair. Yeah, the repetitive nature of it. I mean, I will say the production on this whole album has been really good. For the most part. Some parts, The mixing, some parts, but for the most part, not really a problem. Didn't have any more issues with the songs being overbearing after the Blood on the Boulders. So that's good. But yeah, with this closer, I don't know. I don't really know what to really say about it. I'm so terrible at thinking of how to describe this album because it's so unique to me. I haven't listened to and talked about an album quite like this. So that's on me. That's on me. But yeah. I'm just going to move on to the conclusion for the whole album and not bore you with wasting time. Overall, pretty much kept on track with what they've been doing before in terms of consistency. Pretty good. A few standout tracks, namely Building 650, Fireworks 2, and Showtime. They were definitely the top ones for me on this album. So by no means a letdown. I think it pretty much met my expectations in terms of quality. I didn't expect it to be generational or, amazing or anything like that. I expected it to be a really good album, a really interesting album that didn't quite take the next step. Just a very artsy, experimental album, and that's exactly what we got. So I can't complain. And why should I? It's fine. I think that's about all I really have for this album. I can't think of anything to say. It wasn't as adventurous as I'd hoped it would be. I will say that. Instrumentation is fantastic. It's not generic in any way. There's nothing about this album that's generic. The vocals are incredibly unique. Instrumentation is fantastic. The lyrics are wild, and they're not afraid to be weird. And I like that about this band. What am I going to rate this album out of 100? Or 10? What would I rate out of 10? I'm going to give it a 7.9, just shy of the 8. I think that's a pretty reasonable score. Exactly the same as it is on Album of the Year. So I'm going to agree with Album of the Year with this one, with the average. Yeah, a solid listen. I'm not too sure what's next on the agenda. I'm really not sure. I'm really looking forward to Lady Gaga's album. I think that's probably my most anticipated album for now. We've got Black Country New Road releasing on the 4th of April, I think. So I'm really looking forward to that album too. Let's have a look for February. You don't have to stick around for this bit, you can go, but let's have a look. If you're interested in coming back and seeing what else I react to, then that would be fantastic. But otherwise, thank you for watching through this video. I hope you agreed with me. I hope you enjoyed this album as much as, if not more, than I did. And I look forward to coming back to listen to some more music very soon when the next big thing drops. We've got a clipping album. We've got a Weather Day album. I don't know if I'll listen to that or react to that on video. Lady Gaga drops on the 7th of May. Panchico drops on the 4th of April. What else? Japanese Breakfast. Rebecca Black is dropping this month, late February. Lucy Dacus, March 28th. Perfume Genius, March 28th as well. That's going to be an incredibly stacked week for music. The March 28th to the April 4th. I'm really excited for that. Back-to-back Fridays of great music. You got Dijo on April the 4th as well. Spirit Box on March 7th. I might listen to. But yeah, I don't know. There's not much really coming up anytime soon. So I don't know when I'll be back. But yeah, thanks for sticking around. I hope to see you again. If not, have a great rest of your week. I'll see you later. Goodbye.